Athena is sitting at her desk in front of a large window. She is talking to her friends about a mansion and about the hunt. On a plane, a stewardess approaches a man to ask if he would like something to eat. She offers him caviar, but the man haughtily tells her he doesn't want any, so the stewardess offers him a glass of champagne. As she serves him his drink, a man stumbles in. He can be seen dizzy and disoriented. An older man gets up and tries to calm him down, telling him that he is a doctor and that he is going to help him. The doctor tells him to lie down on the floor and then suddenly stabs him. The man stands up and tries to hit people with the glass bottle. Quickly, Athena walks over and stabs the man with her high-heeled shoe in the eye. The people talk about how it hasn't started yet, but Athena says this is war. The older man drags the man into another room. Next to him is an unconscious blonde woman, to whom he calls for help, and then dies. Later, the blonde woman regains consciousness in the middle of the forest. She has a gag in her mouth, and as she gets up, she observes a woman, also gagged, by the river, who tries to locate herself using a makeshift compass. The woman leaves and is followed by a man. The blonde also follows them into a field, where there is a large box in the middle. Several people approach the box and one of them says it is a trap, but the man doesn't care and goes to open it. The others hide while he opens the box, from which a pig comes running out. The man walks over and pulls a shelf, which is full of guns. They all approach the shelf and grab a gun. The girl finds the keys to the gags and helps the others pull them out. Suddenly, someone starts shooting at them from afar. The blonde and the boy hide, but suddenly, a bullet hits the girl's head. One of the people in the field shoots at the assailants, but he too is killed. A woman tries to run away, but falls into a ditch. The boy, who had seen everything, approaches the well and finds her impaled. He helps her out of there and they run away together until they suddenly step on a landmine and are blown up. Another of the boys tries to flee, but as he reaches a fence, someone comes up behind him pointing a shotgun at him. It was the man who had opened the box, who is joined by two more people who come running. They all try to jump the fence, but the man is hit by an arrow before he can do it. The man decides to stay and fight, but is killed soon after. The other three escape and arrive at a gas station. The couple tending the place thinks they are going to be robbed, but one of the men tells them he just wants to know where they are, to which they reply that they are in the state of Arkansas and give him the address of the gas station. The man asks them for the phone number to call the police and tells them they are being hunted. While waiting for the police to arrive, the woman eats a cookie and chokes. Suddenly, the couple manning the place puts on gas masks and throws a smoke grenade at them. Conflict breaks out inside the gas station and the couple ends up killing everyone. They then ventilate the place and dispose of the bodies. The wife sees that one of them has a wedding ring and feels bad for what they did, but her husband calms her down by telling her that he was surely a bad man. Soon after, someone speaks to them on the radio. They tell the woman on the radio what they did, to which she replies that another one of those being hunted is on his way there. The couple finishes cleaning and setting up the gas station, when they see a woman approaching from outside. Cristal enters and asks for a pack of cigarettes, then asks what day it is today. The situation gets a little tense, but the woman responds as she gives her the change. Cristal realizes something is wrong and attacks them. She grabs the shotgun from the counter and kills them both. Cristal searches the gas station and finds the dead bodies, then grabs ammunition and a radio, and takes off her jacket. She comes out of the station and sees an old pickup truck, which she approaches. She quickly notices that the license plate is fake, and when she removes it, she manages to see the real license plate, which is Croatian. In addition, he finds a wire tied to the door, which connects to a homemade bomb. Moments later he hears people talking on the radio, which he grabs and hides in the bushes. The people on the radio were asking about the couple at the station, and when they don't answer, they decide to send a drone to see what's going on, but it is quickly shot down. The man who shot the drone appears and goes to the van, but Cristal stops him by alerting him to the bomb. They group up and start walking towards some train tracks he had seen earlier. The man tells him that he has a theory about why they are there, being hunted and killed. According to what he had read some time ago, there is a group of liberals, belonging to the elite, who kidnap people and take them to a mansion to hunt them like animals, for sport. Cristal doesn't believe his theory and soon after, she hears a train approaching. She tells the man to run so they can catch it and get on. Once inside they find a group of immigrants, hiding. They don't speak English, but the man says they are not real immigrants, that they are actors. Cristal again doubts what he says. Suddenly, the train stops and a group of soldiers search the cars. The soldiers start frisking people, while the man tells one of the agents that the two of them are Americans and that the immigrants are actors. The agents do not understand what he is saying and leave. One of the immigrants approaches and speaks to him in perfect English. He confirms his theory, telling him that he is the only actor on the train. The man attacks him and puts a grenade inside his pants. As everyone runs away, the boy explodes. Kristal is then put on a truck headed for a refugee camp. There, she is presented to an officer who asks her for her papers. She realizes that she is in Croatia, so she asks to contact the US Embassy. They ignore her and bring Don, who is another of the people they are hunting. The two of them go to get something to eat, while Don tells him his theories, which were very similar to those of the previous guy. Soon after, a US Embassy official shows up at the refugee camp and picks them up. In the car, Don tells him about their situation and the official is surprised, then tells him he will talk to the State Department so they can help them. Kristal realizes something is wrong, so she kicks him and pushes him out of the car, then steps on him. She then checks the dead man and finds a gun in his jacket. She opens the trunk, while Don tells her she's crazy, but then looks inside and sees the other guy who was with her earlier, dead. She finds a map and Don says they may be the only ones left alive. Don tells her to run away in the car, but she says no, as she wants to find the people hunting them and get revenge. Moments later, the pig in the box reappears. In a bunker, the group of people who are hunting them start talking about what is right and what is wrong. Athena's voice can be heard over a radio. After a while, one of them goes out to urinate, when suddenly Don appears with the pig and distracts him so that Kristal can kill him. In the bunker, the people hear a strange noise coming from outside, so a member of the group, who is a soldier, gives them instructions on what to do. Everyone is very scared, so when Don brings the pig into the bunker, everyone shoots him. Taking advantage of the confusion, Kristal kills one of the men and shoots the others. The soldier falls badly wounded and then stabs the woman with an arrow. She fights with a man and manages to take his rifle, with which she shoots him. The girl thinks they are all dead, when suddenly the soldier rushes at her and they fight. Kristal gets a piece of pipe with which she hits him, but fails to kill him. The woman is still alive and insults him, so Kristal is determined to kill her. Don shows up and finds a gun. They ask the woman why they were doing that to them, to which she responds stupidly. Kristal asks her if he should have pity on her just because she is a woman, but the girl says no, so Kristal kills her. Suddenly Athena speaks over the radio asking Don if he is Kristal, to which she, surprised, points her gun at him. He says he is not one of them, while Athena tells Don to kill her. Don tells her not to trust the woman on the radio, but she decides to shoot him anyway. Kristal tells Athena that Don is dead and Athena tells him to come and get her. Kristal sits next to the soldier and converses with him. She asks him about Athena's whereabouts and presses on his wound to get him to talk. The soldier tells her where he is, but warns her that Athena is very prepared. Kristal then kills him. A year earlier, we see Athena in an office, where two people from the company are waiting for her. They tell her that the conversations she had were leaked and talk about the text message she received about hunting. She says that it's all a joke, but they comment that there are people who believe that they actually hunt humans for sport and that there are many theories going around the networks. Athena laughs, but the man tells her that the situation is very delicate and that she has to resign from her position. 2 months later, the group can be seen choosing the people who will be part of the hunt. Suddenly, on the slide you see an image of Kristal. The man presenting reads Kristal's opinions of Athena, based on their leaked conversations from the hunt. So he gets angry and chooses her as his main enemy. Back in the present, Kristal heads to the mansion where the soldier told him he would find Athena. Over the intercom, she is told that she has to leave her weapon there, if she doesn't want to be blown up by the bomb under the entrance. So Kristal leaves his gun and moves forward slowly. In the house, she sees the photos of those selected for the hunt on the wall. Athena waits for her in the kitchen. When they meet, Athena asks her if she knows who she is, to which Kristal says she does not. Kristal also asks if she knows her, but is surprised when Athena describes a different person. The two talk about why she organized the hunt, and Athena tells her that it all came about as a joke, but became real when everyone started bad-mouthing her, after the leaked chats. Kristal tells her that she has the wrong person. It turns out that it is another woman, also named Kristal and with the same last name, who posted horrible things about Athena. Moments later, Kristal grabs a knife and lunges at her. They fight uncontrollably and Kristal kicks Athena, pushing her through the chimney. Athena grabs a shotgun and goes after the girl, who went upstairs. Kristal pushes her down the stairs and jumps down. Athena grabs a knife and stabs her. The fight continues in the kitchen, where Athena manages to stab Kristal with a double-bladed cutter. While kicking her, Kristal manages to hold her down and stab her with the other side of the cutter, so Athena dies. Kristal gets up and uses a blowtorch to close her wound. She then makes herself some toast, cleans up and puts on an Athena dress. As she leaves the house she heads for Athena's private jet, where she meets the captain and the stewardess. She tells them that she has killed everyone and threatens them with the gun to take her back home. Subscribe and turn on notifications to see more videos like this. Leave a like to help the channel out, and thank you for watching.